Hey, Lou Mosca, Chief Operating Officer of American Management Services. How are you today? Welcome to this edition of Straight Talk, and today I'm going to talk about a couple of topics that were presented to me recently, and I'm going to keep looking that way and then come back because I have to read them because I'm not that sharp this morning, okay? So the first article was pulled up in smallbusinesstrends.com, and it's really about your employees' productivity and the use of their time throughout the day. And the article talks about how you should use technology, how you should set boundaries, how you should hold people accountable to making sure what you hired this individual for, what this person's charge is, what their responsibility is, that they're given the time to do this instead of useless meetings and useless topics and tasks that have nothing to do to completing a task on a timeline. So it's a pretty cool article. Next thing I want to talk to you about is Jessica Stillman wrote an article in Inc.com which talked about having her work wife. And I have to tell you, in today's day of the Me Too movement and everything, I would think the whole concept of a work wife would not be so cool, but let's assume it is acceptable, right? I do believe that as you climb whatever ranks of corporate hierarchy that you're involved in, that it is mission critical for you to surround yourself with extraordinary talent, but extraordinary administrative support. Whether you want to call that a work wife, a husband, whatever you want to call it, I have no clue. But someone that keeps you on task, keeps you focused, keeps you moving the ball forward, keeps you engaged in the tasks you need to complete as a senior executive or an owner on the timeline that you need to complete them. These people are worth their weight in gold no matter what title you give them. The third thing I wanted to chat with you about is Mr. John Legend. And he posted in Forbes.com an article about his accelerator program that helps people with criminal backgrounds secure employment. Look, I'm a pretty relatively conservative guy, but I do believe if you do the time, if you do the crime and you did the time, you're entitled to a second chance, right? I do believe, though, you got to be careful what was the crime. So there are certain things that I will not allow anyone in my organization to come to with. So depending on what they've done or what their crime was, I'm not going to give them a second chance. Sorry if that offends John or anybody else, just not going to do it. However, on the vast majority of cases, if someone did something stupid and for whatever reason they were incarcerated and they did not cause bodily harm on someone or hurt someone, I am way okay with giving them a second, even a third chance. And I think that's the right thing to do. So I tip my hat to Mr. Legend and his ability to try to help ex-convicts reacclimate themselves into the community. Listen, at American Management Services, we believe that if you have talent, doesn't mean if you made mistakes in your life. In fact, the mistakes actually help you with us, all right? So if you have talent and you have heart and you want to accomplish something spectacular, come on down. We'd love to talk to you. And every owner should feel the same way. Lou Mosca, Chief Operating Officer. This edition of Straight Talk. Have a great day.